It's your girl Marisa Star One, and we are here with another day of reactness. So imagine my surprise. You know what I'm saying? While I'm all warm and cozy and cuddly in the house because it's cold as hell. We discussed what went on between Big Sherry, the original Big Duke Sr., and little baby Dukes, Big Dukes Jr. So we discussed that, and I think the general consensus was if your mother and your spouse had words, you need to rectify that because your mama is your mama. Put your mama first, blase squaze. Now, I completely glazed over the fact that Big Duke Sr. brought the whole situation to social media in the first place because I said, well, maybe that's a way for her to express herself, child. Maybe she felt like that was the only way she can get through to Jasmine or whatever. But sis, girl, that was wrong. But we glazed over that. We gonna let you have that one, Big Dukes Sr. But somehow the drama between Jasmine, her significant other, who has not chimed in at all, and her mother has transformed into Jasmine versus her mama versus Chrissy. How did StrongMommyChrissy and Ming manage to insert themselves into Jasmine's personal business? It's giving. Give her a ticket, sir. She's a fan, sir. Can't keep her man off my Instagram, sir. It's giving very much fanatic. And I said this on the last go round with Chrissy. Chrissy must have something brewing up in the background that's real big, real major. She must got another paternity suit, another child, another eviction, another CPS case. It must be something brewing in her background. Because just a couple days ago, it was you so mad at Steffi a week and some change later. Now it's you're going to use Jasmine's situation to spark some drama. Now, see, y'all know StrongMommyChrissy love to try to rewrite history. I done told y'all her and Olivia is the same person. But we're going to go chronologically and factually down the timeline. This is a factual, evidence-based channel. Not a speculatory, not a popularity contest, none of that extra bullshit. That's whack, that's weak. This is not high school, bitch. Grow up. But some of y'all bitches peaked in high school, if you even finished. But, yeah, so we're going to go chronologically. Okay, boom. The story about Jasmine and her mama, due to her mama posting the thing publicly on Facebook. Now, on Facebook, you got the option for just your friends to see certain things versus it being public. But for some odd reason, Sherry Dukes chose public. Okay. So everybody discussed that. Whoop-de-whoop, including myself. But then Christina and her fan behavior decided to drop down in a chat, once again publicly. Now you and Jasmine used to be friends in real life. Had a real life so-called sisterhood. But every chance you get, bitch, you is following her like a fan. Just like everybody else. We just watching and, girl, could you leave me my job? You are not a reactor, ma'am. Why do you insist on reacting? We don't understand. I don't get it. Me and the homegirls, yeah, we're not understanding. So she decided to drop down in the chat when somebody else was discussing Jasmine and say, I've never seen a grown-ass 30-year-old woman with a man need help from her mom financially so much, then cuss her out. Girl, that is all ass backwards for so many reasons, but we're gonna get into that. So that what was said. So of course Jasmine has a response because, bitch, why are you in my business? Why do you care? Why are you commenting on my life, ho? When I offered you this fade, girl, you were non-responsive, girl. You was DOA. So Jasmine says, and mind you, Chrissy managed to see this response even before I did, and I'm the so-called reactor. Because by the time I went over there, I think it was deleted because I never did get to see it. I only caught a screenshot. Chrissy, STFU, you lame bitch. First of all, my mom don't help me with no effing money. Damn, you so pressed about me so bad, you can't stop talking about me, bro. You nothing but a fucking troll. Go take care of your effing kids and worry about your damn house. Period. So, you wanted a response, obviously. Obviously, you wanted a response. So then once Jasmine responded to the response, that was Chrissy's opportunity to go live. So you wanted her to respond. Then when she responded, you respond to a response. Girl, if you don't have no content, just say that. I'm starting to think that maybe Jasmine did lick that puss once or twice, because that head game had to have been immaculate. If a year and some change later, bitch, you cannot move on. Y'all aren't friends. You've made that clear. You've drug her every way from Sunday. Girl, you didn't turn her every which way but loose. You done talked about the girl's baby. You done talked about her man. At this point, you done talked about her mama. You done talked about her. You done talked about everything that you could possibly talk about. Y'all are not friends anymore. What is the fascination with being tuned into Jasmine's life? Especially when your life is about the same, if not worse. I don't understand it. So she took that as her opportunity to, make her a couple coins off of talking about Jasmine. Which, I mean, girl, okay, but it's giving fan. It's giving cyber stalker. It's giving everything that you think it's giving. That's not what it's giving. It's giving you're obsessed with your ex-friend and you're jealous and you're mad. That's what it's giving. You mad because your bum is gone. You were actually getting your ass whooped. And her bum is still there. At this point, can somebody find Chrissy some dick, please? Some steady penis. Because you are not yourself when you're horny and hungry, ma'am. Somebody please put a snicker in her mouth. You picking on everybody. At first it was the baby daddy. DeMarcus. My husband this, my husband that. Oh, his girlfriend this. She's a witch. She worships Satan. Oh, Jasmine, why is your mama helping you with blah, blah? Girl, for somebody who is supposed to be somewhere sorting packages during the night and raising all 8.5, 9 of them children during the day, where do you find time to be in these people's business? These people that you know in real life, where do you find the time, ma'am? We the people would like to know. It's a lot of time. You don't have time for content unless it's about drama. That is odd to me. But yet and still, here you are inserting yourself and then get mad once the girl responded. Girl, she had every right to respond. But of course, she did drag you by this Chucky wig. She did. She did drag you by your Chucky wig. But we'll get into that. Ooh, child, it's about to be a long morning.
Try to do this really quickly, okay? But,
what is this wig? What is this wig?
What was I about to say? So I'm not a troll. Okay? The reason why she's even known is because
it's giving troll, and then you have the nerve to throw this wig upon your head, on top of your head. It's giving troll. It's giving troll. Yes, you're trolling, ma'am.
I don't give a fuck about that girl's life enough because I know it's about nothing. Okay? That's basically it, y'all. I don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on over there. If I reach out to somebody, that's my business. Why are you? That's her actually minding my business. Why are you in my business? And then you.
Huh? This internet is the most backwards, place I've ever seen in my life. What you mean? Why are you reaching out to my mom about something that me and my mother have going on? What? Why are you watching me and commenting on me like a fan? See, I'm so glad that I have the discernment and the emotional intelligence to when a relationship was over, just to move on with my goddamn life, child. Y'all ain't friends. Y'all ain't been friends. Y'all done been into it like 3 or 4 times since y'all stopped being friends. What is left to say, girl? What more do you want from the situation besides a click and a view? We get it, girl. You don't have content, but you say you're a working single mama of 9. That's plenty of content right there. This ain't it, girl. Miss Rebranding, Miss HBIC, Miss Luxury Lifestyle. I ain't never seen a rich bitch sit on the internet and just fuck with everybody, girl. You just mad. Why are you so mad? First you were mad at the baby and Steffi. Now you mad at Jasmine.
I'm gonna try to check me publicly, like I'm not gonna speak my piece, or like you changing something, bitch. I'm gonna do what I want to do, just like you do what you want to do when you're messy or you're doing what you want to do, and you be like, oh, well, I can do it. Why can't you? Okay, well then so can I. Just like you got up here drunk as fuck that one night and tried to lie, do all them lies and shit, bitch. I don't owe you shit. I owe you no loyalty. I don't owe you no nothing. I will do what I want, say what I want, whenever I want, and if you don't like it, stop me. But you can't.
Now, see, this is when the background come into play, because didn't she offer you to fade at HEB and you declined? See, you'll get up here and talk that shit to Steffi, but when you and Jasmine were in the same vicinity, it was mum's the goddamn word, Chrissy. Don't get big and bad now that you're across the country. She offered you to fade already, because what more is there to say? At this point, either y'all gotta fight, y'all gotta call a truce, we'll never speak about each other again, or because the internet back and forth it's very, you look pressed, girl. And I know that's not the image that you want for yourself, because you said you the HBIC, honey. You run shit. You're the queen of the mommy sector. She's a queen. Girl, but you look pressed. You look like a fan. It's giving borderline stalker. How did you know what was going on with Jasmine before I knew it? I'm supposed to be the reactor, girl. Can you tell me? Please tell me.
Okay, but honestly, you guys, I don't pay attention to a lot of the stuff that goes on. I try to stay in my own lane, and I don't deal.
Chrissy, you are constantly swerving out of your own lane. You say you're so unproblematic. You want to stay drama free. You want to elevate above the BS, but every time we see you, you're in the BS. You are usually the source of the BS. Girl, what?
I don't dibble and dabble, and I try not to do the messy shit. I try not to invade. That's why even when I jump in Cutie's live, Kale's is live, even when I jump in those
when you jump in the ass lickers live, that's where the comments are coming from. You were staying to Jasmine, these bitches are stands of you, but that's what these comments are coming from, these lives, girl. You talking about somebody that you know in real life. Why are you interested enough to even sit there and watch? See, I'm a viewer of content as well, but if it's something I don't find interesting, even if it's a channel that I like and usually watch, I'm not sitting through the whole video because I don't care. And I'm damn sure not commenting because I don't care. I didn't watch it. I don't know what's going on, so I don't have an educated opinion to offer. But yet and still, every time we see you, you is in the chats now. This supposed to be a bitch who sort boxes at night 6 days a week, 6 nights a week, and has 9 kids to raise. And supposed to be a content creator. But now she has turned into a fan, a stalker, and a reactor. Like, girl, please stop.
live streams with those ladies, I don't do a whole lot of shit talking. I don't get in there.
So where do these comments keep coming from? Because last time it was you talking about the wig. That was just 2 weeks ago or so. Oh my God, the wig. And then you pop up with the same hairstyle. Like, girl. It's giving very much middle school, ma'am. I understand you didn't grow past a certain age, but it's time for you to it's time to grow up. You got too many kids under your tutelage to keep being slow like this. This is dumb. This is giving Olivia Johnson. I don't know why Gerard and he should come on the platform talking about me because this is my job and this is my domain. And child, leave people alone.
Man, I don't partake in everything that's going on. Sometimes I'm listening. I might say, hey, and I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. My thoughts and opinions, I keep to myself. I'm not a reactor. I don't need this girl to make any money off of. I don't need this girl for shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, I don't understand how I get drugged into this shit. Hell, how did your drama become my drama? What the fuck? So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I wanted to make this real quick, 10-minute, 5-minute, whatever the fuck, and it's about 15 minutes, but I want to make it real quick. Bitch, don't tell me to mind my business and to mind my house and worry about my house and shit like that. I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care about what's going on at all over there with you.
Girl, you sure could have fooled us, because was that not you? Did somebody hack your account? Is that what you saying? Somebody hacked your YouTube account and posted that comment pretending to be you? Is that what you saying? Because otherwise, why were you talking about that girl, and why do you care? I don't get it. You're not a reactor, so why? I don't... Girl.
It's pathetic, but it is what it is. You do what you want to do. You treat your mother how you want to treat your mother. You treat your kids how you want to treat your kids. And you let your nigga run your household. Do what you want to do. And whatever floats your boat is fine with me. You like it, baby? I love it. I don't care. I washed my hands with you years ago because I'm done with the bullshit. I ain't got time for it. Which is why you're still living a life of misery and sorrow, and you're never fucking gonna be happy. And you just keep trying to appease people who don't give a fuck about you. Let's talk about that. These bitches online don't give a fuck about you.
Girl, you think them ass niggas give a fuck about you, bitch? Girl, you don't understand when somebody's trying to ride your coattail, dummy, and you keep popping on panels and popping in chats, bringing in the viewers for people. These people don't give a damn about you on a genuine level, honey. You have YouTube clouds. These are bitches that will never survive or thrive anywhere besides social media, so they got to maximize this opportunity while they can, honey. The same with you. The same with Jasmine. The same with Olivia. Y'all all use each other, talking about who don't care about who. Bitch, these people don't care about you. These are the same women who sit around and watch you get put out from place to place. Did anybody offer you any resources towards staying in a home? Anybody offer to co-sign on you a mortgage, bitch? Did anybody come to your aid when that man was knocking your head in the drywall? Sweetie, please.
The people who are talking bad about you, and I used to tell her this when I was friends with her, bitch, you're thinking of YouTube as backwards. Why are you trying to prove shit to reactors?
Isn't that what you're doing? Didn't you decide to, nurture some type of fake ass friendship with a reactor that was having you crying, having you in your feelings, who dragged you? Bitch, just because the videos is private or deleted, bitch, we seen it. But you get so tired of people having a foot on your neck. You got to choose the weakest links to try to make your minions. And it worked because, like I said, there are people in the world, birds of a feather flock together, people like you who ain't never going to have shit outside of YouTube. See, I'm going to come up here and say what I want to say when I want to say it, how I want to say it, because I'm not in need of a YouTube check. You gonna sit around and try to so-called be friend, Chrissy? We know you would never let that go. If somebody talked about you, hurt your feelings, made you cry, talked about your motherhood, talked about your loose pussy. We know you would never let that go, but you're willing to pretend for the sake of this political shit. Girl, this is not gangs. This is not Bloods and Crips, ma'am. I'm sorry. There are no hood politics going on here. People are only going to be cool with you as far as they can use you, girl. Lose your platform tomorrow. Let your YouTube channel, your main one, get shut down tomorrow, and see how many so-called friends you have on this internet, girl.
Bitches do not give a fuck. Even if you were perfect in every way, shape, or form, on face value, on camera, bitches are always going to find something to talk about. Why? Because that's how they make their money. That's their job on YouTube, is to talk shit. Their job is not to give you your flowers. Their job is not to give you props and kudos. Their job is to find what they want to find to talk about and talk about it. So why are you trying to appease them? You're never going to do that. That's why you're so stressed out.
But don't we hear you constantly come up here saying that you're battling with being a social media content creator because you don't want to expose too much of your business, and you're trying to rebrand your image, and you're trying to change the narrative, and that's the exact same thing, you goofy ass hoe. The exact same thing.
That's why you're always so depressed. That's why every 3 days there's a reactor talking about how you was talking about them. Bitch, let it go. You're thinking of YouTube as backwards. And had you would have thought to listen when I was doing all that talking, even though you tried to say it was controlling, I wasn't trying to control you. I was trying to help you, baby. But you didn't get it. And that's why you're stuck. That's why you're going to stay stuck. That's why you're going to stay stagnant. That no matter how much shit you ever get on here and talk about me, guess what happens to you? You still stay in the same place.
Chrissy, what moves are you making, girl? What? Did you not just come up here and say you had to go get a real job because you couldn't even provide for your kids? And you've been not being able to provide for your kids since you've been by yourself, girl. So you have all you in a worse position than Jasmine. And that's why you're mad. Jasmine actually got somebody over there willing to split a bill or two with her. Her bum stayed. Yours had to go. You were on the verge of possibly losing your kids because you wouldn't let that thing go, girl. Once a man knock your head into the drywall, he don't like you, girl. He don't love you. He don't want to be with you. The man left you early in the relationship and you begged him to come back, knowing that he liked to wrap his hands around women's necks and you did not care. So the audacity of a bitch to get up here and discuss somebody else's relationship, girl. You're mad because your mama didn't care that you was laid up with a strangler? Is that what you're saying? You're jealous about that?
Or you're creeping up, just creeping along. That's why all your content is boring. That's why nothing you had, you do, all your plans never work out. It's because you think of YouTube as backwards. Yes, you might be making some money, but if you're trying to sit up here and tell anybody that you're getting a bag when your mom has to buy your son a car seat, bitch, you're a liar. If you are trying to get up here and tell anybody that you're making a big bag on YouTube,
Christina, you told everybody that you was making $2K a day, $30K some months, and now you're telling people that you had to go sling packages at Amazon. You haven't been able to stay in a home in how many years? How long has it been since we've seen Christina stay in a house for a year or more? Girl, since the first time you was in Colorado? That was before the pandemic? So how are you up here talking about anybody's bag? And apparently the people have a problem with Jasmine's mom. First of all, the people have a problem that Jasmine has a man. That's number one. The people are mad. Bitch, you're lonely. Like I said, you're not yourself when you're horny and you're hungry. You need a Snickers in your mouth. Please find her a consistent Snickers because ever since she been single, she just been fucking with people left and right, child. She just been irate. Notice the whole time she was with Rod, ain't nobody heard or seen hide nor hair of Christina. But now she just can't keep her finger off the live button, child. You up here in this Chucky wig, looking like every bit of the midget menace that you are to society, talking about somebody else's business. We would love to hear about your business. Would you like to talk about the paternity of your kids and how many baby daddies you got? Like, you have so much content in your real life that could net you at least 50K views per video. Girl, don't act like you're some type of viral sensation, honey. That's not what it's giving. You do all these wig videos and promotion videos, and Jasmine's promotions get more views than yours. And you have 3 times the amount of subscribers that she has. So what big bag are you coming up on to whereas you still ain't got no furniture in your house, bitch? It's still echoing. A month and some change later. Girl, we the people are tired.
and your mom has to pay for half of your child's birthday party like you're a single mother, but you got a nigga with 14 jobs in the house, you're a liar, okay? So let's get it.
You told everybody that Rod was working. You told everybody that DeMarcus was... Looking back on that shit's hilarious. Bitch, you came up here and hubby this and hubby that, hubby. Girl, DeMarcus ain't do nothing but run up your power bill playing goddamn Call of Duty in 2K. You was over there spending your coins buying him weed, Black and Miles, and liquor while you was living off of the government. What are you talking about, Christina? You got 7 baby daddies and you still struggle. Nobody will help you unless you make the government help. Like, girl, can you please? Please, you don't have no room to talk. Even if it was the right message. Bitch, this is completely the incorrect messenger. This is no ma'am.
Let's get some things together here. Let's get some things together here, okay? Before we start saying my name, before we start telling me what I need to mind my business on, before we start doing that, maybe, just maybe, you should worry about why you're still stuck, why you will always be stuck, why you will always have problems. Girl, I would rather be single for the rest of my life till the day I die than
Lie again. Girl, lie again.
to go back and start doing the same stupid shit that I used to do.
Used to do like a few months ago, girl, like last year, like the year before that, the decade before that. You've been having kids since you was 17, 18 years old, child, and you was very much 32. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Girl, you were forced to end that relationship. You didn't voluntarily end that relationship. Now all of a sudden you are Yala Van Zandt of the relationship sector. Are you serious? Jasmine should never take any love or relationship advice from a bitch who got 9 kids by 7 different people and don't know who the father of all her children are. Girl, I would never. Whatever you told me to do, bitch, I would do the opposite.
To sit here and act like you're, what's happening here? And then everybody want to look at me like I was the bad guy because I wanted to rebrand, okay? All right, well, it is what it is.
Where is the rebrand, girl? Because your definition of rebrand was to stop showing everything and stop producing content. You can't rebrand like that. You're broke, girl. You can't afford to take a month off of work. You are broke, hoe, and you got too many damn kids.
But yeah, you guys, I try to get some shit straight real quick. Don't tell me to mind my business when you the main bitch. Bitch, you lost the mind your business card a long time ago, a few months ago when I was in Texas, and you wanted to jump in lives with my baby daddy's girlfriend, like the messy ass bitch that you are. I have no respect for you. I have no respect for you. And honestly, you need your ass whooped, because how dare you?
See, let's go back to the background, but she offered you the fade. So the ass whipping conversation is null and void. Move on past that. You do not want to fight anybody, Christina. You do not want to fight anybody. She offered you the fade. You were scared. You're a scary pussy ass hoe. You talk too much trash to people when you could just be producing content. Girl, you got 9 kids. I can think of probably 50 ideas off the top of my head that you could do with 9 children. But the only time we see you actually put any effort or have any passion for your content is when you coming up here with the drama. And it's usually about somebody else's business and not even yours. That don't make sense. Get you some business, child.
Disrespect your mom on fucking a public platform, and then have or let your nigga, which is just the same as you doing it, and then disrespect her further, okay? And then sit up here and try to tell somebody. Did you y'all remember a couple of months ago when she was drunk and she was in her bathroom and she got on that live stream and she was popping her mouth about the shit, whatever she was talking about me, trying to say that I kicked my mom out and I treated my mom wrong and blah 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 blah, which was all lies.
Chrissy, your mama moved to Texas to help you with your kids, with your children's. And no sooner than you move Rod out there, ain't nobody heard from Cassandra again, child. And your mama is not no spring chicken. Your mama older than Jasmine's mama. She got 1 kidney in the grave and 1 on a banana peel, child. And you got her moving all across the country, pulling a Stella, trying to appease you, trying to help you with them kids. And no sooner than you get a man, she abandoned. She got to sleep on the couch. She got to find her own place. She got to move back home to Colorado. Chrissy, ain't nobody forgot, honey. We have not forgotten.
But at the same time, you try to act like you had your mama's back, bitch. I'm trying to figure out when the fuck you gonna stand up, bitch. Stand up. I'm trying to figure out when you gonna stand up and stop lying to the people and try to throw me under the bus when it doesn't do shit but backfire on you in the first fucking place. So, yeah, that kind of pissed me off a little bit. They're gonna piss me off a little bit. Like, I'm gonna need you to start treating people in your life to help you out a little bit better. Because, bitch, you shitting on me. You treating me like a...
You helped Jasmine out? Besides that collab y'all did with the kids, and that was some years ago, how have you helped Jasmine out? If anything, wasn't Jasmine the one giving you money? Wasn't she being your sugar daddy? Is that why you're mad? Because the well has run dry, honey? Because she cut your ass off? Because the pocketbook is now closed? The PayPal account is now blocked? She blocked you on Cash App and now you're angry? How did you help Jasmine? Jasmine said she had to come over there and help you clean up, Chrissy. I don't think you can help anybody. You can't even help your damn self. What are you talking about? Now, as far as her mama helping her, yeah, that's a different story, but that's her child. If she want to help her child, she going to help her child. Regardless if she need help or not, she going to assist. She going to step in for her grandkids. I think the real root of the issue is that, Chrissy, the same reason you mad at Steffi and her baby is the same reason you mad at Jasmine. They have more support, love, and a functional life than you, girl. They have stability. You have nothing but all the mismatched kids. But that's the life you chose. Why can't you just be happy in your reality, sis? The men said no, 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 no. That's 7 no's. And we're not going to count the ones you don't have kids by. But at least 7 men said no, girl. Move on.
Damn dog. You treat your mom like a damn dog, all for a nigga. Okay? And you do what you want to do. You're a grown-ass woman. I'm not here to save you because I don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck, but proceeds to spend at least 30 more minutes sitting here talking about Jasmine, because this ain't even the full live, child. For somebody who don't give a fuck, girl, you was always present for the BS about somebody else's life. Can we talk about yours? Would you like to call in while we talk about yours? Oh, you don't want to talk about your own reality, but you want to talk about Jasmine Dukes and her mama. Okay.
But do what you gotta do. But don't ever fix your fucking ugly ass motherfucking lips to sit up here and...
Now, Christina. Now, girl, see, you did that last time on that little DOD rant. You throwing that word around kind of loosely, sis. Do we need to do another reality check? We did one a couple days ago on the real face, minus the filter, minus the makeup. Do we need to do another reality check? Oh, child.
Say that I need to mind my business and I'm a troll, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, apparently you feel some type of way about what you've done. That's why you're trying to put it on me. I'm not your scapegoat, bitch. Get up here, stand up like the woman that you are, put on your big girl drawers, and why don't you address the people that have questions for you? And stop asking me, putting me out there like this is a beef between me and you. You're deflecting, bitch. This is on you. This has nothing to do with me. This is on you. I can jump in whoever's live I choose. I can say whatever I want. If I got up on here.
Okay, you can say whatever you want. You could be on whoever live you want. But she said, shut your troll ass up. And she exposed you for being a damn fan, girl. You look like a fan. So, yes, you are entitled. It's a free country. You can say whatever you want to say. But then how dare you be mad when other people speak on you? That's what I'm saying. Christina is of the impression that she is off limits, but she can do dirty and foul things to everybody else. Honey, no. How many times have you tried to dox people, but then get up here foaming at the mouth because somebody showed pictures of a driveway of a house that's not even yours? How many times have we exposed you for talking about other people's children, but then when somebody even make an inference to yours, once again, you're foaming at the mouth? Girl, do you really think you Queen Elizabeth? Girl, do you know where she at right now? Oh, okay.
Every day and didn't want to show your ass. What the fuck can you do about it? You can't even stop the bitches who don't know you for real, in real life from talking about you. But yeah, you think you're going to silence me? Bitch, you've tried everything under the book to tell me I can't say shit. Oh, you better not say. I will say whatever the fuck I want to say, whenever the fuck I want to say. If you don't like it, bitch, you better get cozy. Okay? And calling me out on social media and put my name in some shit ain't going to do nothing but embarrass you even further because you...
Christina, you put your own name in the situation. Nobody asked you for your feedback on what's going on with your ex-friend. Nobody cared, girl. Not even nobody.
I'm on your ass. You already know how I get down. So I don't know why you do that. Okay? I don't know why you think it's okay to do that. No, girl, it's not okay to do that. So anyway, I just had to get on here and say what I had to say. I don't really have much more to give to...
Basically, child, because it's the gaslighting I really can't tolerate for too long. It starts to irritate me. It kind of flares up something in my spirit. So she just, goes on to say how it's a-okay that she messaged Jasmine's mother to talk about the situation. She says it's okay. And she said one of the reasons it's okay is because Jasmine talked to Stephanie, which is DeMarcus's, her ex-husband's girlfriend and new baby mama. How do those two things even equate? Stephanie don't mess with you and Jasmine don't mess with you. So for them to talk, that makes sense. Sherry Dukes is Jasmine's whole mother. What are you talking about, girl? You don't have no bit. I bet you ain't checked on that girl's mama. Y'all probably ain't even talked this whole year. But now all of a sudden you think there's some tea that you can drop to your little guard dog. See, that's what she do. She try to go around and dig up what she thinks is tea, and then she'll hand it off to one of her little attack puppies, and then they'll drop it instead of her dropping it, so she don't look as messy and pressed. But bitch, you still messy and pressed and lonely and miserable. That's the whole point. You ain't got nobody to keep you warm at night except for all them kids, and you don't want to be bothered with them. So why do you care so much about somebody that you do not love, like, or respect anymore? I don't get it. But it's not for me to get. But what we can get into is the facts, child. See, I have Jasmine's live, and we gonna get into that. I guess, child. I don't know. Yeah, we'll get into that. I have Jasmine's live, because, you know, everything now is deleted, child. Chrissy went on her rant, deleted. Jasmine went on her rant, deleted. But, you know, you can't delete nothing from the internet. Once it's public, child, it's public. But since we're talking about the respect of mothers, and sis decided to insert herself, can we talk about how your blood brother came up here and told everybody that you fight your mom? And that you begged for money from your dad, and then when he stopped giving you money, you cut your dad off, and how DeMarcus was over there whipping your ass. So Rod's not the first time. That wasn't Chrissy's first rodeo with getting the beats put on her. She liked to fight. But your own blood brother came up here and told everybody you're a T. But you talking about somebody respecting their parents, honey? What? Girl, what? Girl, what? But let's get into it, you know, because the people, they tend to forget. But you know, I'm always... One thing about your girl, I'm going to pull up a fact. Y'all hold on tight to the speculation. I'm going to pull up a fact. So let's see. Let's get into the facts, child. Now see what happened in this circumstance. Now this is not even as bad as what Jasmine Mama did, because Chrissy came up here provoking her siblings, and then her brother made a whole YouTube page and came up here and child spread all her tea. But only after provoked. She came up here talking trash and making fun of her siblings from being in the system, child. They were foster kids. But she was under the impression that was funny, child. Your brother exposed you, and he exposed the fact that you nor your man, your hardworking hubby at the time, neither one of y'all were working nowhere, and you couldn't take care of your kids, and you was riding the government's titty, girl.
Stupid. While she sits there and tells y'all lies. She on welfare too.
She on welfare too.
I have a house that's actually mine. I have cars. Okay? because you're a punk. Tell them that. And fuck all you fucking subscribers riding their dick, bro. Truth. Hey, bro. The truth always comes to the light, G. Just know it. Chrissy, don't talk about my dad again, bro, because your mama's sorry. Your mama's sorry, nigga. Don't ever motherfucker sit up there and talk about my daddy, bro. My daddy's the one who's paying your rent.
My daddy the one that was paying your rent. Wait, you mean to tell me, Chrissy, you had your dad paying your rent while you were laid up with a man and you were on the government's assistance? What was the rent, girl? $200? But you up here trying to talk down on Jasmine because her mama bought her baby a car seat? Intriguing.
Paying your rent. This is how he's class, right? You feel? Daddy was paying your rent. When you had your sorry ass nigga in the car and you niggas was on E, whose house did you pull up on? Dad's. And he gave you gas for your car because you or your nigga couldn't put gas in your whip, bro.
With all them kids,
Tell the truth,
that's
bro.
sad. Like,
Whose house did you come stay at when you had nowhere to go? Mine's. But you this rich balling person on social media. You a
behind motherfucking hair store sign.
Your daddy had to give you gas money, girl? Gas tank on E, but all drinks on me? Bitch, make it make sense.
You want to go on there and lie, bro? Because I'm going to put them up with this video. You got my fucking video deleted this morning. You had your raggedy ass mama hit me up talking about I'm harassing you when you called November this morning harassing her, mad because she got a tattoo. And you called dad crying yesterday. For that pity party. Like you're the victim. Cut the shit. If you're a victim, why don't you put up a text message, bro?
So maybe we just need to mind our own business and everybody just sweep up in their own backyard. But you know, just for... See, I like to be on the right side of history, y'all. That's all I want, is to be on the right side of history. So let's get into what DeMarcus said about Chrissy and her mama's relationship, because we worried about relationship with mama's child, respecting mamas. Mamas.
But they talk shit to each other. They got a weird relationship.
Can't
Like
you talking shit?
I can't talk shit to my mama like that. So it's like the way they operate is just beyond.
It's dysfunctional.
Yeah, it's beyond.
We were talking to Steffi, and she was just telling us how supportive your mother has been, and it's definitely a difference. Like, you can definitely see people who have family who love and care about them, and then people who are just out there in the streets. Like,
What is your real motive for having your head up a Jasmine's ass crack like this? Her bum stayed, yours is gone. Her mama loves you, her, and does for her. You're mad. Your mama probably tired of you, girl. She 9 kids deep with you. She don't want to help no more. She don't want to keep watching them goddamn kids. Like I said, she got 1 kidney in the grave and 1 on the banana peel. You said the lady is sickly to the point where you had to go over there and help her. So you claim. The people even thought that was a lie, girl. The people don't even think enough of you to think you would help your own mama without benefiting from it. But let's get into what you decided for your mother, since we talking about mothers. So, you know, they took the girls trip to Mommy Honor. We so tired of that one trip from Mommy Honor, child. That one trip has sparked so much chaos in this daggone sector. Like, we so tired of the Mommy Honor, but we keep having to revert back to that because I think that was the time that everybody was able to show their true colors. And we all were able to see, oh, these hoes is trifling, okay? Brief intermission.
Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. That was all my real team. Pretty good. Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an AMG, Benz on the lawn. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a wrong. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love and the ones who lost. Like, hey, little bro, I'm loyal right now, don't do my talk. Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. That was all my real team. Pretty good. Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an AMG, Benz on the lawn. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a wrong. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love and the ones who lost. Like, hey, little bro, I'm loyal right now, don't do my talk. Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. That was all my real team. Pretty good. Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an AMG, Benz on the lawn. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a wrong. Like I know the struggle, ain't in the ones who love and the ones who lost. Like, hey, little bro, I'm loyal right now, don't do my talk. Yeah. Hey, let that shit drop. That was all my real team. Pretty good. Fresh out of prison, I'ma go give me an AMG, Benz on the lawn. I meet a new bitch, take it to work for my niggas and not break a wrong. Like I know the struggle.
Alright, we're back. So let's get into the facts since we want to talk about mothers. We want to talk about mothers and how people treat their mothers. Let's see. Blast from the past? Don't mind if I do. Is that eviction paperwork? Oh my goodness, who got put out this time? Oh, Christina, not the HBIC, not Miss 30K a month.
Gave her the shit and I said shit. You know what I'm saying? I kind of put my foot in my mouth by saying anything because they already didn't like me. And me telling them I was leaving probably made them be like, oh, you're leaving? Okay, let's assist you with that. Take care of it. I get my kids and my mom out of that situation. I tell them, you know, what to do, how to do it, where to go. I get them set up in an Airbnb while I'm gone because this is an emergency situation. Understand how I felt because I wanted to fly home right then. I figured, okay, my kids are safe. They're with my mom. You know, I'm here. I'm supposed to be working. And so I'm going to stay for this. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to stay. It was really, really hard for me to... when she was getting rocky because I was going through a divorce, because I was going through a separation, because he left me. He took my money out of my account like the dog that he is. Okay, I didn't talk about that because I wanted to move forward off of that part, and I wanted to focus more on the fact that he left in my state and when he left, in which he left me. I didn't like, you can't stay in a place for free for a year. So I don't like when people come at me and they're like, oh, you didn't pay your rent, you don't pay your rent. I have to pay my rent in order to live. So I pay my rent on a regular basis. Now that was one of those, it was his fault, but my fault too, because I allowed myself to be in a position where he could have access to my money. So I took that L. I had no choice, even though it was really his L to take. But because, again, we signed a lease together, if he goes down for an eviction, so do I. If he goes down for something, I do too, because our names are tied together. So that's what happens. This time is a little bit more different, a little bit more serious, and a little bit more crazy. I don't really know how, I really just want to dead the issue and pick up and move on. But it's one of those things you just, when you're a social media figure, you have to address it. So I'm going to address it. Because again, when you hear the word eviction, when you see eviction, you don't see, I paid my rent on the 1st. But then I asked if I could switch it to the day of the month that I got paid, or the day after the month, the day after the day I got paid of the month. Because I found it was easier for me to manage my bills if I paid everything when I got paid. Okay. And I did. I set it up like that with my landlord too. Like when I paid my rent, I had to go to her office or their office to pay. And that's fine. I would do that money orders, 3 of them, because I couldn't get over $2,000 from my bank. So I dropped the money orders off and I get into it with one of the girls at her office over something unrelated, but just because she had a effed up attitude and I'm tired of it. I feel like they didn't like me. I feel like they never did. So it is what it is. I got my receipt and I walked out. I left. This was right before. This was like right before I went on the Houston trip. Okay, so I pay rent. I go on the Houston trip. The day I leave, I get a message saying that she's not going to accept my rent.
Girl, you talk about how people treat their mama. For real.
Imagine feeling so entitled that you can change the way a whole business conducts their own business.
Move from this property because I'm tired of being, I'm tired of having to go through this every month. I pay my rent every month, and I don't have any issues with the payment. It's the people that I have the issue with. And so I guess she must have called back and told her what had happened and the fact that I said I was going to move. That's my, in my version of what happened in my mind. So while I'm gone, she texts me, the landlord, and she's like, I'm not going to accept this payment. I'm not going to accept this rent. And I was just like, why not? And she's like, well, technically it's late. It's part of the lease. It's due on the 1st. And I chose, I had tried to set up like off the record pay when I get paid because it was easier for me. And she agreed. And so we was rocking like that every month. It was never a problem. I see some people walking out with nothing and they just walked in here. So that's not good. Probably looking for some of the same stuff I'm looking for. I'm not looking forward to this. But anyway, let me hurry up and do this so I can get in here. So yeah, basically, so when she texted me that, I was like, you can't do that. You cannot tell somebody that you do. I know that. But I asked, they accepted, and so that's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. And long story short, she said she didn't want to accept the payment. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, I paid you the full rent amount. What else? And I asked her, what else is it that you need me to pay? Like, do you need me to pay anything else? Do you want, what is it that you need? Not saying that I owed her anything else, but just to remedy the situation. I'm out of town. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want...
Girl, the lady said she was not accepting the payment and you still took your ass to Houston to thought and bop around, child.
So, she didn't respond. No response. I'm calling because, I'm texting you and you're not responding, so I call. I'm calling her. She's not responding. The next day, she shows up at my house, or her and the husband show up at my house with a constable, which is kind of like a constable or a sheriff. They help with, I guess, lockouts is what it's technically called when they get an order from the judge that to make you vacate. I'm gone. They show up at the house. They show up at the house with the constable, whatever, and they tell my mom, who has the kids, they have 5 minutes to get whatever they can and get out. Like, they gotta go.
Girl, you left your kids and your sickly, elderly mama to be put out on the street while you was starting to bop and suck a stripper dick in Texas. And you talk about how somebody treat their mama? For real?
Can see.
Girl, a fool if I ever seen one. But moving on, child, because it just be the audacity for me. It just be the audacity. Birds of a feather flock together. None of y'all hoes should be speaking on each other, but you damn sure shouldn't be speaking on nobody. I don't want to hear no motherhood talk, no parenthood talk, no co-parenting talk. We definitely don't want to hear you dishing out financial advice or how to treat your mother or what to accept and not accept in a relationship. Girl, where are these opinions coming from, Christina? You really need to keep them in that crack of yours. Keep them in the crack. But let's move on to what Jasmine Dukes had going on, child. So somehow, just a little blurb, because we are definitely not going to look at no Ming video. I refuse. Because you didn't have nothing to do with nothing. Everybody on the high horse about how to treat mothers all of a sudden. Don't none of y'all, all of y'all have ditched y'all mamas for these piss podunk, what Mama Duke say, Rudy Poo men in some way, shape, or form. But now that it's Jasmine, oh my God, your mother, you have to do right by your mother. Girl, I guarantee you Jasmine do more for Cheryl Dukes than you do for your mama. You made that one piss po-ass video, which was, in my mind, I went back and forth. Is that appropriate? Would I want somebody recording my mama's living situation and stuff while she not feeling well? I went back and forth from my mind, but I guess the mama said it was okay. But that was kind of odd for me personally. I don't know. But yeah, girl, I'm sure Jasmine Duke, like, Jasmine edits her mama's videos and does all types of stuff for her mom. So girl, just don't worry about what nobody else got going on with their mama. Worry about how you cut your daddy off and how you had your daddy paying your bills when you had a whole grown man over there. Worry about you, Chrissy. Ain't that what Gerard used to say? Worry about you. Period.
Being so respectful right now, and you know what? It's so irritating because motherfuckers think they know what they talking about. Don't know shit. You don't know shit. I am so irritated because I'm not even gonna go there about my mama. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what? Because I got this big ass motherfucking heart, bro. I got this big ass heart. This big ass fucking heart. And I try to stay in my own fucking lane. But this bitch, first of all, for you to get on YouTube, Strong Mama motherfucking stupid ass Chrissy, and say that,
Strong Mama motherfucking stupid ass Chrissy. Girl, y'all had Jasmine fucked up yesterday.
Someone said to me, how could you be 30 and your mom pays for your bill? Bitch, you got me fucked up. I don't, and there's no shame, no hate, no nothing to my motherfucking mama, but nigga, nobody pays my motherfucking bill outside this house. Nobody pays nothing. I pay for every fucking thing. Yes, my mama is a grandmother. What the fuck is wrong with her? Wrong with that?
See, that's a whole nother moot point. Like, you could tell the bitches who just be out here having to get it out the mud. Honey, now it's one thing if you didn't create a responsibility for yourself that you can't keep up with. Like Chrissy, we have seen on countless occasions she has created responsibilities for herself that she cannot maintain on her own. We understand that. But it's another thing to have a grandparent or family members who are involved in your children's life. They love their grandkids. Like, where are y'all from where people don't love their grandkids enough? That's what I'm confused at. And I think people be jealous of other people having support because I hear a lot of talk like, Olivia, oh, I don't have nobody to go 50-50 with me, this, that, and the third. But your mama take care of you and raise your kids and still raising you. But you worried about who's splitting 50-50 with their man because Gerard and Antonisha over there working as a unit. That's them. That's what they chose for their relationship. Girl, you was in a position where you didn't have to do nothing. Like, y'all hoes be jealous and mad. Why are y'all so envious of somebody else's situation, especially if you think it ain't about shit? Why are you so mad? Never, not once did I hear Jasmine hate on anybody's relationship. The whole time she was supportive of her friends who were her friends at the time. I never heard Jasmine come up here and downplay anybody's relationship. Jasmine the type of ride or die friend that everybody claimed they want. Oh, he knocked your head in the drywall. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you moved in a stranger off the street. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you met a man off POF on Monday. He's coming to live with you Monday evening. Oh, it's okay. Girl, get it how you live. Girl, yes. You deserve to be happy. Yes, girl, yes. But then when everybody call themselves getting in the tizzy, it's drag Jasmine. It drag Jasmine's choices. Y'all all made the same stupid choices. That's the whole point. At least Jasmine's slow.
You are a scary bitch. It's fuck. And that gangster.
Hold on, y'all. Because I had fell asleep when this was screen recorded, so let me slow it down.
Keep your dirty, saggy fucking ass over there because you ain't about that life.
She ain't, girl.
You're not about that fucking life with me.
You're
not about that life with me. It is about that bitch because that bitch is live over there talking shit about me. The bitch don't want no smoke. She don't want smoke. And my mama, to you, mama, I love you, but you need to get your ass on this motherfucking YouTube platform and do what you need to do because you got me all the way fucked up with that bitch. And I told you this.
Now, see, this is when things took a left because when I made my video yesterday, was that yesterday? Day before? One of them. I was laying in the bed, child. I just put out a quick little video. I was under the impression that it was a Jasmine Dukes and Big Duke situation, Big Duke Sr. and Big Duke Jr. But then, come to find out, Cheryl over here fraternizing with the ops, bitch. Talking to StrongMommyChrissy, and she know the hell and torture that Jasmine been through in regards to the death of her sisterhood with Chrissy. And not to mention the type of hate and vitriol that she experiences on this platform. Like, girl, you my mama or you a op by association? What's going on here? Do y'all have mothers who fraternize with your enemies? People who don't like you, people who don't mean you no well? Like, girl, you my mama. What? Why would you be talking to my op? Why would you be talking to somebody who basically works at the same job as me and has no problem coming on the internet spilling my tea? What if Cheryl had spilled some major tea calling herself confiding in Chrissy, and Chrissy had got up here and told everybody, because that was her intention. If she had found out anything real, best bet believe Chrissy would have came up here and told all Jasmine's business. She wouldn't have cared about the fracture that she put in the relationship with Big Duke Sr. and Big Duke Jr. She wouldn't have gave a damn, because her and her mama ain't all that tight. They go back and forth. She just used her mama and dispose of her at will.
I told you this. I fucking told you this. I already told you this. When we have problems at home, whenever acting at home, and within the family, you do not go to motherfucking social media.
And that's law. Y'all can hate Jasmine all y'all want to, but say that's not law. My mother would never take our business to social media, especially if I had a public platform. I was a public figure, child. What? That's what you don't do.
I'm not going to sit here and down talk you about what you say before you say it, especially if you don't mean it at that time because you're not in the mood or whatever. You think about what you say. And I'm saying everything live. Yo, we just on the phone. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it live. I know she's watching. I know every motherfucking body's watching. I'm tired of this. Getting on here saying what you said on your fucking post was fucked up. Was so fucked up to the extreme levels that I'm trying my hardest to be so respectful because you're my fucking mama. But I was so hurt to see what you did. I woke up in the morning to the fucking shit. To all of it. She don't know what it's like. She don't know what it's like. I am respecting her. I always respect her. That's the problem. I'm always respecting my mama. I always respect her. I respect her so much that I will put, man, see, that's it, with her. Now back to that bitch, because you know what? Chrissy, like I said, bitch, if you got a problem with me, bitch, come to my motherfucking city.
Girl, she was already down the block. She was not trying to fight. That girl is scary. She been in the same state as Steffi how long, and she just threatened her. Just keep threatening her. She not trying to throw no hands, y'all. This is all for entertainment purposes. But what she don't realize is that once somebody whip her ass, like, girl, you didn't threaten me on a public platform for the world to see. If we go to court and I didn't beat you the hell up or I defended myself, I have created reasonable doubt for my defense, child. Like, I'm good. If I had to stab you or whatever has to take place at that point in time, I got all these videos and audio recordings of you threatening me over and over and over again and mentioning weapons and all this, that, and the third. Like, that's why y'all have got to stop talking so much. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You gonna have to show me. If you gonna slap me, if you gonna beat me up, you're going to have to demonstrate. You're gonna have to do it live action, 3D, honey. All that, girl.
Come to my city. My mom is not fucking hurting. Come to my motherfucking city.
Roof.
Come to my city. You think, see, this was so funny. I'm bringing out stupid ass comments. You bitches think y'all know shit. You bitches think y'all know shit. Just because my mom decided she wanted to post shit on social media, you think you know shit. You think you know shit. You don't know shit. How about y'all go apologize to somebody? Tell my mom to get on YouTube and talk. She needs to get her ass up on YouTube and talk. Get your ass up here and talk. I already spoke my part as far as what I had to say to her because I woke up and on some crazy shit. And I'm just like, chill out. Like, you took it to the next level. Chill out. Nobody disrespected my mom, and I'm saying this, no one disrespected her. I read everything from start to finish. No one disrespected anybody. I am talking the truth. I read it all. Only person that got really, really want to talk about disrespect, I got so fucking disrespected. I got so disrespected, but you know what? Because it's me. It's me. It's Jasmine. It's Jasmine. It's me. That's what she wants. She wants everybody to follow.
Yes, honey. Jasmine, when are you going to stop being a doormat for everybody? And this is a serious, genuine question. When are you going to stop being a doormat, sis? Like, for real. When are you going to stop being a doormat? Be it your mama, be it your significant other, be it your so-called friends, be it your baby daddy, be it whoever. You cannot continue to allow people to do and say, bitch, you better start creating some boundaries. Okay? For real.
On her side, this is the shit that I hate so much. No one know what the fuck I go through on a day. I get talk shit, trash shit. But when you get on social media and say certain things, it's fucked up. I'm all fucking. You, my mama, for you to get up here and run your mouth to social media, and I never, ever do this shit. I never get on here and say anything about my mama. I never disrespect her. If she has anything going on in her life, I have so much respect.
Now, that is something I will say, because this not the first time Big Duke Sr. has gotten online, and, like, usually it's, like, a very roundabouts, or like she leaves a lot of, you had to read between the lines to know if she talking about Jasmine and Chris. She done said stuff on social media before, but this time it was a little more blatant. And whenever Jasmine is addressed about the situations with her mother, she said me and my mother are fine, blah 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 blah, as she's supposed to, because that ain't nobody's business. That's between you and your mama, and I guess she felt the need to drag the daddy and the brother in it too. That's between y'all. That's family business.
Respect for her, that I will sit there and listen to her. I don't do anything to upset her partner. I am so fucking respectful. And to that bitch, you have nothing going. Like, what is your problem? Is it because you're not making enough money so you decide to go on YouTube and talk shit about me? Do you need money that bad, Chrissy? Do you need
Girl, yes, she do.
That bad? Do you need it that bad? Why are you so pressed about my mom? And if my mom, and I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna leave it right motherfucking here, because you know what, mama, get off my. You know what? See, that's gonna make me block my own fucking mom. I'm gonna say this, mama. If what this bitch is saying is true, that you've been going to her and talking.
I think she had people calling her phone because it keep going in and out.
Like I said, I did not block my mom for her to get on here. I don't know if she said it, but everyone's saying I blocked her. I didn't block my mom. I got blocked. I woke up to being blocked. Only reason I knew I got blocked, I didn't know I was blocked. My dad told me, and he was like, "Why would you block her? This makes no sense." Talk to my dad. My dad said, "I don't find any disrespect in this message. I don't find any. I read it, and I'm just like, it says, oh, okay." At the end of the day, you were fucked up, and you were so selfish sometimes, mama. You can be selfish sometimes. You were real selfish for doing what you did, getting on social media.
I ain't gonna lie, child. That part right there got to me, because y'all know Jasmine. She is a people pleaser. She don't want to lose nobody out her life. Y'all see the way she took the Chrissy thing. Child, the girl was borderline like ready to end it all, jump off a cliff because she lost her friend. Y'all remember when she came up here crying about that? It was bad, y'all. Jasmine don't want to lose nobody out her life. She is very much the go with the flow, the people pleaser. But Jasmine, you gotta start establishing boundaries, even with your own mama. Keep your mama out your relationship business. Now you know that, like, well, here's the thing that happened. So, allegedly, I don't know. This is what was said. That Jasmine, I guess, got dropped off at her mama's house. I don't know what that was about. And it was late and she was ready to go home and Chris was not answering his phone. So, Mama Deuce took it upon herself to I guess hit Chris up, and then I guess Chris caught the attitude, asking her like, why are you hitting me up? And things just spiral out of control from there. Jasmine, you gotta keep people out your relationship. Like, if you gonna settle for or accept whatever it is that Chris is serving, you just gonna have to keep people out your relationship. Don't put yourself in positions to where it is your mama, your daddy, your whoever have a problem with Chris are intermingling. That's just really what it's got to be at this point, because this is the whole mess here. But yeah, I felt for Jasmine when she said her mom could be so selfish sometimes, because I think Big Duke Sr., girl, you knew how that was going to impact her when you posted that on Facebook. So if you really want your relationship with your daughter and you claim you so concerned for your daughter and it was all about your daughter, why would you post that on Facebook and make it public? Why didn't you just discuss that with her dad or her brother and other people that care about her? And if it was a safety concern, a real safety concern, see, this is how you know when people are genuine versus being disingenuous. Everybody claims it's about safety and this, that, and the third, and I thought this and I thought that, I was concerned, blah, blah, blah. But ain't nobody call a cop. Ain't nobody send a daddy or a brother or uncle or a cousin. Hell, why you ain't send the DJ over there, child? What's his name, Jack? Why you ain't see your special friend over there to check on your daughter? Hell, why you ain't go over there to check on your daughter when she left? If it was that big. No, the thing was, your pride, your ego was hurt. Your feelings was hurt by something that Chris said or did. And you took that out on Jasmine because she didn't immediately intervene. You should know your daughter better than that. And you should have never put your daughter in a position to become, once again, the subject of ridicule. Okay.
Yeah, I don't ever do this to you. And it's irritating me the most because you did this. You did this. Now I got this fucking rat ass bitch hopping on social media talking shit again because she's so obsessed with me. She's so obsessed with me, so she's fucking talking shit now because you did this.
Yeah, and that was just the icing on the cake. See, I would have let the Facebook post thing slide, but then you fraternizing with the ops, mom. The ops, and you know all she doing is using you as child. It's a whole web of things. Because Mama Deuce, you allowed yourself to be used by somebody as a flying monkey to be ammunition against your own child. And I don't know if you realized it or not. Did you really think Chrissy was going to talk to you and keep it quiet? No, Chrissy came up here and told everybody as the nail in the coffin, sis. For your own child. Why were you fraternizing with the ops, ma'am? You know Chrissy through me. So once me and Chrissy are no longer, ain't too much to say, but happy holidays, Merry Christmas, have a good motherfucking life. How you fraternizing with the ops? Did you really think she won't gonna come up here and tell everybody and tell Jasmine? Aha, nana, boo boo. Your mama told me all your business. That's exactly what she was gonna do, and that's all she was ever going to do. I know you ain't think you had a friend in Chrissy. Girl, Chrissy wasn't even a friend to Jasmine.
You did this. You decided to do all this. Take it to social media. You could have fucking just talked to me normally, but no, you just, because I have so much respect for you, and you know, this is the thing, the difference between me and you. I respect for you and I respect for your job, and I know what you do, and I know how people come at you with certain situations. I just all my fucking business like you just did. I decided not to tell them what was going on, why you felt like you needed to get on social media, why you felt like you needed to do this and that. But you did this. You thought it was, oh, I know a way I can hurt her because I know people hate her so much. So I know a way to make shit just shake. Like I know how to do this. That's all it took. You know how bad you only get one. You know how bad it feels to see that your mama is on social media, basically talking shit about you, or you hear that she's talking shit to another bitch that don't like you, or she's whispering in that bitch's ear. And then when you question her on the phone, it's like, I don't get an answer. You just start crying and then say, you told social media this. I told them. So you telling me that I tell social media anything that go on in my household or something like that? No, I did not. And then she tried to bring up a fucking car seat. Mama, you're a grandmother. My grandmother has bought stuff for me too. I don't see anything was wrong with that.
Now, see, that right there would have chapped my ass. I'm sorry. First of all, Jasmine has told us time and time again that her mama didn't even raise her. She was raised by her grandmother. So, Cheryl Dukes, how dare you hop up here throwing that damn car... Girl, I would drop that car seat on your doorstep so goddamn fast. Ooh, I would drop that car seat on your doorstep so fast. Why do something just to turn around? First of all, you're using social media rhetoric. That's weird. So, do you watch reaction videos on your daughter? Because now you're giving off weird energy. You're using social media rhetoric to express your hurt to your daughter. So if you didn't want to buy the car seat, why did you do it? Now that's one thing I can say about my people. Anything they do for my baby, first of all, is not a need. They want to. I fuss at... Child, that's a whole nother story. Oh, I was thinking about getting little boo-boo a gaming chair. Don't send nothing else over here. He has 2 rooms full of stuff. Don't send nothing else. I love you. Thank you for loving on him, for being here for him. Don't send nothing else over here. And I ain't playing. Like, for real. Because I'm the one that got to try to make sense and keep this stuff clean and keep things in order. Then when things aren't played with, I got to be the one to try to get rid of it and make space. Don't send nothing else over here. Do you hear me? Okay? Do not... Now, we just had this conversation about this gaming chair. That was what, yesterday? Do not send anything else over here, okay? Oh, yeah, I wanted him to have a Mario gaming. Have it at your house, ma'am. Because the baby's getting a PS5 for Christmas, and all of a sudden he need a gaming chair. He can sit in the same damn chair he been sitting in, okay? This is what grandparents do. Well, I don't understand. Now, if you leaning on your parent too much and you do decide to have all these kids, yeah, you need to be able to support your children and provide for your children, especially when they got a damn daddy. But to act like grandparents aren't supposed to do stuff, like, where do y'all come from? Where is the village? That's the problem with the world right now. That's why everybody's struggling. Nobody has a village. These kids don't have a village. And that's why Chrissy took the time to throw that up in Jasmine's face, because she doesn't have a village for her kids, because that's what she decided. Girl, that's the life that you chose. See, Jasmine, as far as personality, she's way more palatable, because she not about to get up here and, oh, I'm that bitch, and you gonna have to kiss my ass to have a relationship with my kids, and blah, blah. No, she go with the flow. Oh, Hannah want to love up on my kids? Okay, here you go. Oh, Philip want his kids? Okay, no problem. Oh, Philip mama said he want the kids. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all want to take the kids to a party? No problem. She don't give people no problems in that regard. Whole point. So, Mama Dukes, why would you bring up that car seat? If you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't have done it, man. My mother would never. She would never hop on social media talking about me, and she would never bring up something that she did out of her love for her grandchild. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't see anything was wrong with that.
Girl, give her her car seat back, man. She pressed about it.
No, I don't. Trust me. I don't tell my business. I don't tell y'all shit. I don't tell y'all shit. I don't tell nobody shit about any motherfucking thing. You think that I don't talk to my mama about certain things like that's going on in her life? Do you think that I don't talk to my brother? You think that I don't talk to my dad, my stepmom? No, I don't. But because motherfuckers hate me and hate Crystal, I don't give a fuck what anybody said. Christina, that bitch is my number one troll. I feel like that watches my every move. And for me to get sense.
She do, girl. She do. Now, that's fast. Y'all can argue with y'all mamas, because I know it's a lot of people. Nah, bitch, I'm Queen Latifah, bitch. I'm the equalizer. That's why y'all be mad. I'm the equalizer, ho. Stay mad. Do you understand? Let's be real. Why does she care so much about what's going on in Jasmine's life? Girl, Jasmine ain't come up here busting shots and sending you Amazon shirts when you announced that you had a 9-to-5, that you were struggling. Jasmine ain't sent no U-Haul to your driveway when you had to move yet again. Jasmine ain't post no DV ribbons when that man knocked your head in the... Jasmine said she was sending her prayers, and y'all told her up. So why is it that Chrissy can go on a whole 24-hour rant and be all in Jasmine's business? Nah, I'm going to play the equalizer. Sorry. We ain't doing that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I ain't never had a friend or even a significant other that I fell out with and maintained and stayed in their business after that. Move on. Move on.
Some shit. And then find out the bitch is live. She was first in the chat talking shit about me, apparently. Not even apparently. Yeah, it was about me. She called me a 30-year-old woman that I have to ask her mama for me and some other shit.
Jasmine got to ask her mama for stuff, but then you had to ask Jasmine for money. Why you ain't ask your mama? Why you ain't ask them kids' daddy? Why you ain't ask none of the men you was humping on?
Bitch, didn't you ask me for money? You older than me.
And Jasmine, your dumb ass was sitting there paying it. Why were you giving her money?
Really, bitch? Tired of that bitch, bro. Tired of that bitch, bro.
Fuck her up, Jasmine.
I thought she went and got a fucking job. Get the fuck off of social media and stop dwelling on my fucking life.
No, for real.
Get the fuck on.
No, for real. Get on.
Get past it. I don't wake up and say, oh man, I wonder if anybody's talking shit about Jazz today. If so, let me hop on the fucking bandwagon and go live and talk shit about her. Bitch, you know me in real life. Fuck the reactors. You know me in real life, bitch. You fucking weird, bro. You're weird. But I'm so glad that we became...
Meet me in the parking lot. It's going down. You didn't want to meet, so shut your ass up, girl.
We came to this point in our life that we are no longer cool, bitch, because this shows a lot. This shows a lot. You so worried about my fucking mama, bitch. You left your mama in Houston, bitch, for a nigga. Ooh. You left your mama. You kicked your fucking mama out. Did you forget about that shit, you dumb, dusty bitch? You kicked your mama out of her fucking house. You kicked her out. You had your mama sleeping on the motherfucking couch. You had her sleeping on...
Now, Christina, you had your mama sleeping on the couch knowing them kidneys ain't no good and she weak and, you know, she not no spring chicken. I would never have my mama on the couch knowing she was in that state. I remember my mama came to visit and she was living out of state at the time. And while she was here, she got sick and she needed to have her appendix removed. Honey, she was sleeping in my bed. Okay? What?
On the fucking couch, and I come over there. I'm like, mama's on the couch, not in the fucking bed. Oh, there's no other beds. Fucking ridiculous, bro. You so fucking pressed about the wrong person. I ain't worried about you, bitch. I am over here trying to be positive. I've been trying to be so positive, post my content. And this bitch just won't go away. She's like a gnat that won't go away. It's like I gotta be in person to slap the shit out of this bitch. I have to slap the
Jasmine, you missed your chance, girl. You should have just pulled up on her when you had the chance. Because I ain't gonna lie, at this point, I would have wanted to put hands on her too. It's just way too much talking. Like, girl, where's the end point? This gonna go on for the entirety of y'all's YouTube career? Because that's annoying to me.
To her. I'm tired of her. Fake ass shit. Everything that bitch put out is fake. She went and got a 9 to 5, whatever the fuck I just seen. Bitch, go work your fucking job. Why are you over here clocking in on me? Clock in at your fucking 9 to 5. Stop worrying about my fucking life.
And then she had the nerve to be over there talking about she was tired, Jasmine. Girl, the girl said she was tired. She cried on her first day and she had to leave early the other day. Like, you got way too much time on your hands.
Stop worrying about me. I'm so sick and tired of her. I just wish she would just go. But people, because this bitch is a reactor, dick rider. Of course.
Period.
Of course people are gonna say, fuck Jasmine, let's jump on Chrissy's bandwagon because you know what? Maybe she'll give us some shout outs or something. Fuck you.
And she
Go
do
away. Stop worrying. If you are, Lord, I really hope this isn't true, but bitch, if you are texting my mama, why are you texting a fucking older woman, a bitch that you don't like? Let me go and message your mama. How would you feel if I messaged your fucking mama? How would you feel? What are you gaining from it? What the fuck are you gaining from it? Oh, maybe I can get some inside scoop on Jasmine's life through her mom, because her mom's gonna feel so comfortable to text her.
Pretty much. And that's the part that really got under Jasmine's skin, because I expect that from the troll. Why, mama? Why would you feed into that, ma? What's going on, ma? Come on, dog.
Or write her on Facebook or Instagram. She's gonna feel so comfortable. And I
gotta skip around because this was a little lengthy, honey. If y'all want me to post the whole thing, just let me know in the chat and I'll post the whole thing. But Jasmine was upset, child.
Thank you. I've been trying to stay focused. I ain't even recorded for my mama. I put her video before mine.
See, that's your problem, Jasmine. You do too much for too many people, girl. For real. You probably just need to be single and just be happy with you and your kids. And not depend on nobody. And stop breaking your back and your neck for people, child. Your mama need to learn how to edit her own damn videos while she up here fraternizing with the ops. And y'all could just have a mother-daughter relationship, a regular one. No, I'm not. Nope. Can't do it. You up here talking about car seats, and I'm up here editing your videos. No, ma'am.
Say my part. I didn't need my mom's help. I didn't need my mom to take it to social media. I did not need to wake up and have my whole day surround this, because then it's an ongoing thing. And then with that bitch, it's an ongoing thing with Chrissy. That bitch is what I'm talking about. It's an ongoing thing with her. Kristen did nothing to her. I don't know what y'all keep saying. Why? That's the thing. And then like, my mom don't understand. You can't just say anything on social media these days, especially being what we do. You can't do that. These bitches will take anything and they'll take it and they'll run with that shit. They'll make it more than what it fucking is. You wanna take a shower? It's more to that. It's way more than, you know what I'm saying? Someone said you seem concerned more about it being about social media, but it's way more to that. But for the simple fact that I'm not saying personal stuff and I'm being respectful, that's why it's come off as it's just about social media when it's really more. It's crazy how a lot I'm getting all these messages, when I miss these comments and take it off social media. When I initially did not want it, I didn't bring anything with social media. I didn't bring anything to social media. But my mama say this when they're watching.
Let's get into some of the things that Mama Dukes was saying in the daggone chat, child. Because she was determined not to be mind her business. Like, girl, why is you up here spilling, what? Halfway spilling tea, halfway not. I don't know what the intention was. And shout out to my sis, Mrs. Petty. Y'all go check out her channel. But she was able to capture some of these comments. Okay, I'm done. You are choosing him. Chris has a problem with anger, and I was worried about you. But okay, I'm done. Okay. You guys don't know what I was thinking and texting. This all truly hurts my heart that Chris is getting so much positive vibes. Who was sending Chris positive vibes? Because your issue was with Chris, but now you take an issue and brought it to social media with your daughter. So if your issue is with Chris, beef with Chris. Why put that fracture in your children's, you and your children's relationship, you and your child's relationship? Then you brought Keyshawn in it. You brought Mr. Dukes in it and his white wife, child. His wife ain't trying to go through all this drama, child. She's trying to live her best Caucasian life. And here y'all knackers come with all the shenanigans. And shout out to my sis, Francois, because she caught some of the other comments. Mama Duke said, I tried to take it off channel. Jazz wouldn't talk to me last night. I'm done. Good night, Chris. You won. You have Jazz to yourself. F this. I'm done. God bless. But I be trying to cuss less, y'all, because y'all know my mouth, a lot of my videos and lives and premieres and stuff are not monetized. You guys don't. Oh, I already read that one. Jasmine, what really is the problem? I watched her video. She was talking about what you brought to social media. What? I know you're not talking about Chrissy. I know you're not talking about Chrissy. You should have never been fraternizing with the ops, Mama Dukes. See, I was on your team, Mama Dukes. This is messy. This is giving 21-year-old vibes. What are you doing? Where is your man? And now you're going to take up for Chrissy? Oh, gosh. Somebody said, come on, please don't tell her business. She's not even in this chat. He messaged me asking why I was texting him. I told him because it was late and she was ready to go home. You have been calling him for over an hour. That was the disrespect? He asked you why you texted my phone? And that's what you went to Facebook about? Instead of you just saying, nigga, cause my daughter ready to go. And I'm ready for her to go. It was simple as that. What? Jazz, are you really doing this? It wasn't about you. It was about him texting me. So why did you make it about Jasmine? Like, what is going on here? Jazz, I said, let's talk about this. But okay, your dad told me don't block you. I can understand blocking him. You told everybody that Jasmine blocked you. But come to find, see, this is old people in social media. That's why you don't have no business up here. You didn't block her and him, but then told everybody that Jasmine blocked you the whole time. You blocked her. Ciao. A fool. Because Jazz is making me sound really bad. I love my daughter. We had a great visit. I love my daughter and grandkids, real talk. So why are you, what was the point then, ma'am? What were you looking to achieve? That's what I can't figure out. Girl, this is a fool. My mother would never. I ain't gonna lie. Can I go live and show the messages that he sent me? I love you, Jazz, with all my heart. Chrissy doesn't want us to have a relationship. If someone silences me again, mad face. Mama Dukes, was you off that sauce last night? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving you was off that sauce, ma'am. What are you talking about? If you love your daughter, you need to discuss that with Chris and your daughter. Obviously, Chris ain't going nowhere. And unless you know that he's putting hands on your daughter or doing something extremely detrimental, let them grown people live. Because you and your special friend been special friends for how long now? Well, you let Chris talk to me. So if we are going there, I'm asking you to call me. Okay, so mind you, she posted that Facebook post in the wee hours of the morning. And this was last night. So now you want to talk after you done brought it, child, fraternizing with the enemies and all that. After you done all your dirt, now you want to talk. Okay. Oh, child. A fool. It was all a fool. And again, that was from Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. Y'all go check out that entire video, please, and thank you. But, child, do we want to watch any more of this video? Because this whole situation was a hot mess. Unnecessary. It never needed to come to social media. This was weird as hell. It's one thing for people to dig up your information, but for your own family to hop up here and say this, ooh, chile.
You're my mom. You know what I went through with that bitch. You know. Messaging her. That is by far the lowest that you can go as well. Like, I don't know how low at this point with this. I really hope that shit wasn't true. Especially when you know how obsessed this bitch is of me. She's just tired at this point. Tired of what? You think I want to go check out StrongMommyChrissy? No, bitch, you're irrelevant. You're irrelevant to me. You are irrelevant. I promise you on my soul. You are irrelevant. But bitch, sometimes I become put your bitch ass, midget ass in your place. I am tired of you. Sometimes it is exhausting. Because I don't know what else can I say. It gets so exhausting. I just want to expose all shit. Let me just expose some shit. Let me just keep doing it. But you know, it's not going to end with this bitch. It's not going to end.
It's not.
Unless me or that bitch get off social media, it will not end. It will not end. She is a draining bitch. I really what happened to rebranding? What happened to you decided you just it wasn't pink. I wish you just learn what not even what to say. I wish you would just be mindful of your words. No, the message is up. I'm not going back up.
Child. Listen. If y'all want to meet up in the HEB parking lot, I will be the referee, honey. Yeah, yeah, I will be the I will shoot the video. I'll be the referee. The whole synopsis: Jasmine's mom, Big Duke Sr., and Chris had some words via text message. Big Duke Sr. was hurt, texts to Facebook, makes a public post stating that if a man don't respect your mom, he'll never respect you, blah, blah, blah. Of course, it makes it over to, hold up, swole up. Wait a minute, because I thought we had a hard boundary in this sector that things from other social medias are not supposed to make it over to YouTube. Now, who was over there on the Facebook that saw the post? Because I could have sworn I heard her saying, oh, TikToks and IG posts and et cetera, ain't supposed to make it over to YouTube. Oh. Okay. Y'all forgot about the hard boundaries? Okay. So somebody got that off of the Facebook, made it over to YouTube. Of course, it becomes a thing. In the reaction sector, Chrissy inserts herself, making comments for everybody to see. Of course, that is screenshotted and passed around for everybody to talk about. Of course, Jasmine responds and told her to shut her troll ass up. Chrissy comes up here and makes some dollars off the whole situation, making a live. Ming chimes in for whatever reason. Nobody ever cares about her. Jasmine goes live and discusses her hurt by her mama bringing this situation to social media, putting everything on blast. Mama Dukes is in the chat just saying all types of mistype information. I don't know what exactly she was trying to convey there that she didn't already convey. And yeah, so Jasmine, patch things up with your mama. You need to start setting hard boundaries. Don't tell your mama no more your personal relationship business. Maybe y'all just need to have spa days and stuff together. Maybe you don't need to go over there. Maybe she don't need to come to your house. I don't know. But you need to have some type of relationship with your mama because she loves the grandkids and vice versa. Don't tell her your business. Obviously, don't tell her nothing that you don't want Chrissy to know to expose to the YouTube because apparently mama is fraternizing with the ops and she don't see an issue with it. So with that being said, child, Y'all let me know what y'all think. The whole situation is a hot mess. Hot, funky, stinking mess. But yeah, Chrissy's behavior was giving a single black female. Like, girl, leave that child alone. Y'all are no longer friends. Like, you should not be a subscriber. You should not be a fan. Move on. Mama Dukes, log off. You don't need to have Facebook anyway. You don't even know if somebody blocked you or you blocked them.